Hello, and thank you so much to everyone dropping by this video. This is going to be a short talk and a guided meditation on how to receive divine, sacred, healing energy. These teachings were taught by a man named Bruno Gröning, and if you want to know more about him, you can click on the link in the chat box or below this video. And I'm doing this for a friend, so you may hear her voice if she comes in with questions or feedback or comments. And so, very briefly, I'd been aware of the idea of healing energy for a long time, but the idea that it could really heal, like not just help you relax, not just help you feel good, which I'd experienced many times through different types of energy healing, but actually heal the body, actually, literally rearrange matter. That was a new concept to me. And, I was quite skeptical, except I heard some people give some amazing testimonies of literally medically impossible healings through this method. And, um, and I was an agnostic at the time, but those testimonials opened me up to trying. And, within a short time, a couple of months, I had my first healing of a medically impossible condition. I had a second-degree burn that I'd had for 3 years. That's where the top layer of the skin is permanently burnt off. I just had this red spot on my finger. It actually grew back, and it grew back in the middle of an energy healing, and my doctor said I would have that for the rest of my life. And that was the first of many healings, and so that was kind of how I went from an agnostic to a believer that there truly is a force or an energy or a power that can literally, as I said, rearrange matter, literally heal the body. So, enough talking. Let's how to take this in. So it's very simple. Please sit with your legs uncrossed, feet flat on the floor, hands on your legs, palms facing upwards. Back in a relaxed, upright position. Not slouched, but not stiff. Just nice, upright position. And take a breath and close your eyes. Now, really, in your mind and in your will, sort of separate yourself from burdens, worries, even illnesses, really putting them behind you or handing them over to your understanding of a higher power or a spiritual helper that you trust. Literally, sort of empty yourself of worry or hand it over. And that includes burdens, life situations. Like we all fret about things, but let's metaphorically put those worries, put the situations in the hand of God. And then have the intention to receive literally the energy of God, which I understand God to be love and life. But you can have your own definition of God. Have the intention to literally receive the energy of the Supreme and observe your body as if you're standing in the sunlight, drinking in the sunlight. Observe your body, having the intention, the will to take this energy in. And that's simply the practice, simply observing your body, intending to take in this good energy. We'll have some periods of silence and then some periods of talking. To my friend who I have live on the phone, if you have any questions or feedback, feel free to speak them. So the practice is deceptively simple. Observing your body with the intention to draw in, drink in the divine current, the healing stream. If the mind wanders off, just bring it back. Taking in this goodness. Taking in this energy with openness. You don't have to believe that this energy or any energy can heal. And to experience mm, to experience healing, there needs to be at least openness to the possibility. That's all I had. Was just openness. Well, and desperation. But so just having an open mind that maybe there is an infinite power for which nothing is incurable, nothing is impossible. If the mind is going every which way, you can follow your breath to help stay centered or repeat a short prayer. But that's just in service to observing the body, having the intention to take this energy in. Letting the energy of harmony, order, health displace, remove the energy of dis-ease, disharmony, disorder. So I'm going to share a few words, and to my friend on the phone, if it feels like too many words, please just ask for a pause. So Bruno Gröning presented a very simple, and by the way, you can continue to do this practice while I'm talking, of observing your body with the intention to take in this good energy. So Bruno Gröning presented an interesting paradigm that all problems, whether they be physical, emotional, mental, even relational, even financial, that all problems stem from one cause, this energy of disorder, or the energy of, literally, the energy of negativity. And from it, all problems, all problems stem. And what he said the solution is this sacred divine energy, which he didn't claim to have a monopoly on. He just said it was lost knowledge, knowledge that had been forgotten, that he just came to remind people of. But that this, in very simplistic terms, the disease is nothing more than a symptom of negative energy, which, interestingly enough, is how they talk about it in Chinese medicine. They call it stagnant qi, or negative qi, or disturbed qi. And so, in very simple terms, he spoke of taking in healthy energy that displaced or harmonized unhealthy energy. And that at the root of every problem was a separation from this energy of love and goodness, and an enmeshment with, a connection with, energy of disorder, disease. And so then the process that he taught was to connect to the divine energy and let it do its work. He didn't teach people, for example, to take this energy and sort of focus it, but instead just to trust in God, trust in higher power, source, the divine. He spoke of God often, but he didn't use religious words, or he would use religious words, but not in a religious sense. He would speak of God and say, God is everywhere and in everything. God is goodness. But ultimately, what he taught was to trust in this supreme reality, and that this supreme reality is constantly sending forth an energy which helps, an energy which can displace the cause of our problems, and an energy which can actually guide and bring us to peace. You could almost say, as a side effect, heal the body, because this energy would then displace the negative energy, which is then causing disease. He never talked about treating an illness. He talked about removing the causes, the cause, the one cause of all illness. Hmm. So let's, like a child, open our heart to the divine and receive the energy of goodness, and trust that infinite wisdom, infinite power knows what's best for us, and just take in the goodness it sends. Mm. All right. Well, I'm gonna bring this YouTube video to a close. Unless any questions you want to ask my phone friend? All right. One moment. So I'd like to thank everyone who joined in live and anyone who took the time to watch this video. And if you're new to this channel, please do post some comments. Say hello. If you have any questions, post them below. Take care. Thank you much.